Now to an update on a story we brought you last week, informing you that the Bakersfield Police Department, along with other agencies, went out to Casa Loma Drive and South Martin Luther King Boulevard to conduct an enforcement operation.
Vendors in the area told us that obtaining permits was a challenge. Today, Eyewitness News reporter Maria Celeste Alfaro spoke with code enforcement to learn more about the process.
On Friday, we told you about the enforcement operation in Casa Loma. Now we followed up with code enforcement to get a better understanding of what vendors need to do to legally obtain permits.
What we tend to do is first educate them on our ordinance.
Code Enforcement Manager Jose Gonzalez says the process varies depending on what a vendor is selling.
It's going to dictate what type of license they need, what type of permit they need, and if they need any outside permits.
He says anyone who does business within city limits must obtain a Bakersfield tax certificate. For example, a food truck vendor must also secure additional approvals, including a health permit and a code enforcement sticker. Aside from obtaining permits, they need to follow location and operating rules.
How far they need to be from intersections, how far from schools, how far from other restaurants. There's a lot of restrictions when it comes to vending.
Because every situation is different, he encourages vendors to contact code enforcement or the health department before starting their business. But in the case of Casa Loma, Gonzalez says the location itself is the issue.
There's no curb, there's no sidewalk, so it's not safe to walk.
He says officials have received complaints about traffic congestion, vehicles blocking roadways, and some residents being unable to access their homes.
The goal, as in for that Casa Loma area, is all activity has to stop in that area.
One location officials suggest vendors consider is the Kern County Fairgrounds. According to the Kern County SWAMI vendor information, they help guide vendors through the process, including explaining which permits are required and say staff are available to answer questions. Corazon Latino Bakersfield will also host a small business day on March 14th at Bell Terrace Park. Gonzalez says the event will include representatives from finance, public health, and code enforcement to help vendors better understand the permitting process. For more information on this story, you can check out our website at BakersfieldNow.com. Reporting from the Kern County Fairgrounds, Maria Celeste Alfaro, Eyewitness News.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Murcia with Eyewitness News Bakersfield Now on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel where we have tons of great content to choose from. While you're here, go ahead and click on the subscribe button right there. That way you can stay up to date on all the things related within Kern County. Thanks for watching.